And here's Smith. Here's Drexler. Back to Smith. Beyond the arc. Towns with a rebound. And New York has possession. Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And here's New York now. Reeves. And he gets it to go.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Here's Morrison. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Fires from deep. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And here's New York now. And here's Reeves outside. Smith with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Gets the three to fall.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
To the middle. Pass to Towns. James outside. Kicks it out Towns. Here's Morrison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the three. The shot no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's George. That one's good from the corner.
That's just a good-looking shot from Paul George. Gets it right into his shooting pocket and finishes it off with confidence.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Now here's Wembanyama. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Shot to stop the run.
Known as a tough defender, George, so good at reading shooters and getting to those shot attempts.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. No good on the quick three. And there's James from the arc. The putback. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's the fast break. From deep, Reeves. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And they're running. Shot is good by Reeves. Here's Drexler. He's scoreless. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Morrison. George with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Substitution on the court.
Austin Reeves has been on display for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Now here's Halliburton. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for the away team.
Halliburton left side.
Evan Turner.
Oh, the swat by Adams.
Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring the defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
And the jumper from the wing offline.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Morrison misses. This one for three. Morrison with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Halliburton draws the double. There's Howard with the three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Howard's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. George, no good.
And great job to establish position and square up.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. The baseline J is on the way. Morrison with a rebound. New York leading by 6. From the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Pass to Adams. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Now here's Green. Still no points. Shot is good. Good by Reeves.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
And here's New York now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Pass to James. Ooh, hard finish from LeBron.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. The officials were right on top of that one.
First team foul. At the line for the
And he drops it first.
taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've got 1:18 left in the second. Knocks down the triple. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
New York leading by 9.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Smith. From behind the arc. Morrison with a rebound. And here's New York now. From deep, Reeves. And again, New York with the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Morrison. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.